Okay, so we're still stuck in the quarantine. It still sucks. Some states are opening up, some states a little slower than others. But during this time, I've been doing research. I'm working on some new products that I wanted to already have put out this year, but this obviously slowed things down. You know, one thing I want to touch on, and it's a touchy subject in this industry because everything is supposed to be that you're using is supposed to be science-backed and studies and information on. A lot of these ingredients don't really have sufficient studies. A lot of some of the other ingredients have third-party testing studies done, but they're not technically third-party testing studies because the people that are using these products are paying for the third-party study. So if they don't like what the third party says, they don't have to, advertise the study, and then they can go on to the next person who claims that this one does what they says it does, and that study will suffice, and they'll put that one in the ad or whatever they're trying to promote that this product does. With that being said, through my career, and we're talking 30-something years in this industry with trial and error and studying my own and working with other athletes and training other athletes. And I'm not just talking athletes, I'm talking top-level athletes. Guys that have made it to the Olympia stage like myself, and top national level athletes, and guys I've helped get their pro cards. These are products that we've seen work. A lot of it, look, we're not saving the world here. This isn't life-saving, ingredients. So a lot of these products, there isn't anything in paper or print that says it does what it says. But one thing one thing is for certain, one thing that I could tell everybody to do, look, if you go out and you try something and you like it and it's working for you, that's your study. These are the things you need to find out for yourself. And also, everything is different. Every trial is different with these studies. Everybody's body is completely different. So there's a lot of other factors that go into play when you're trying to analyze and get effects from a certain ingredient or a certain product. With that being said, like I said, if you're training, this is for athletes. If you're training for something and something works and it helps you in recovery or it helps you perform, keep using it. Keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, you're doing something right, but there's a lot of Monday morning quarterbacks out there. They're going to point their fingers. Well, this isn't a clinical dose, and this isn't. Well, say that to the people who made Excedrin. Whoever thought that 50 milligrams of acetaminophen and only 35 milligrams of aspirin or whatever it is would actually work. But when you combine those components together, it makes Excedrin. Tylenol comes in 500 milligrams, aspirin comes in 325, and both of them are very toxic, very harmful. But somebody came up with an idea. I'm going to do 200 milligrams of acetaminophen. I'm going to do 50 milligrams of aspirin. I'm going to add caffeine to it. And the synergistic blend is going to have better pain relieving effects and better temperature reducing effects than both those components together. So look, take it with a grain of salt. You could read any study in the world that you want. You could perform any study in the world that you want. But if you're using something and it works, continue to use it.